You know, one of the most common questions I get asked when it comes to open water trolling is where do I start? And the answer is very simple. It's your electronics. Our Lowrance Electronics are what helps us find fish. Now, Saginaw Bay is a big, wide open flat, and these fish are constantly moving. When we shoot an episode of Fishing 4-in-1, we tend to pre-fish the day before. And yesterday we were on some very good fish, but these fish moved, and that's very indicative of Saginaw Bay. These fish are constantly moving. So what we do is we use our Lowrance Electronics, drive around and mark fish. If I'm not marking fish, I know that there's no fish there, and we move around until we find a school of fish. Now, the fish that we caught yesterday were about a half a mile to the north, and as we moved around with our electronics, we were able to find that school of fish again, get set back up on them, and then start catching fish. So if you're looking to come out to a place like Saginaw Bay, or for that matter, any of the Great Lakes, you want to use your electronics to find fish. If you mark fish, you're going to catch fish.
You know, Jake mentioned that we use Lowrance Electronics to locate our fish, and we don't fish a spot typically unless we're marking fish, and that is absolute. You need to keep that in mind. But there's another tool that we use. Once we've located those fish, the sonar is going to tell us where they're located in the water column. Are they on the bottom? Are they suspended halfway down? Are they right up near the surface? Those are all important clues that we need to know. Because when you're crankbait fishing, you need to be able to put your crankbait very close to those fish in order to catch them. So you need to know how deep your crankbait is running below the surface in order to be effective. We use another tool for that. It actually is right on our phone. It's called the Precision Trolling Data app. It's available for Android devices and also iPhones. And what it does is it tells you how to manipulate your lead lengths and your trolling speed to get your crankbaits to dive exactly the depth you need to catch the fish you're marking on your sonar. It's a deadly system called Precision Trolling Data.